Sportsman. Can you tell I'm testing a new mic out? I got the Shure mic in my videos, so yeah. There's your little song. I'm the $1 Sportsman. Thank you guys so much for watching today. We are on the cusp of a very fun adventure. I'm about to go out and shoot some rats. But before we do that, I wanted to introduce you to this light right here. You see I've got this hooked up to my Gamo Bone Collector G2. But this is the Artemis T28 by Brinyte. I hope I'm saying that right. Brinyte. And this came to me because it is a hunting specific flashlight designed for hunting at night, for your predators, for your rats, or what have you. And I have been asked to do a review on this, so that's what we're doing today. There are a few things that I want to talk about. Now, first and foremost, this box is very useful. There we go. Tells you a lot of good stuff. But the packaging that comes inside it is this right here. And I really like this packaging. It was very sturdy. Let me open it up here. Came with the flashlight very nicely protected by some very thick foam. Accessories are clearly labeled, and you have all of the accessories inside, including 2 batteries, and these are 5,000 milliamp hour rechargeable batteries, which is sweet. The fact that they put 2 in there is rocking, because as soon as you run out, you stick another one in and you're ready to go. It also came with a charging cord and a button front, or back, I guess. And then some bands to O-ring replacements to keep it waterproof. So that's what's in the box. Just a quick nutshell of the box. Let's get to the actual light itself. This light is very big, and that's because it is quite powerful. That battery is large. And then you can see that the lens on the front also has quite some oomph to it. Now here you'll notice that I have it connected to my scope. It comes with this connecting mount to both the scope and the light itself. Now, the nice thing about that is the fact that they even include that in the box so that you can actually mount it without having to go and search for something else. The only thing is that this connection here, it has to be the same width on either side. So if you have the 30mm scope, you might be in a bit of trouble because it fits perfectly with a 1-inch diameter scope because the light itself is about 1 inch in diameter. And I think it was designed that way so that it could fit on these scopes quite well. But if you have a larger scope, then you might have a little bit of trouble getting this to really clamp down. Now, I haven't tried it with a larger scope, so I can't say that for sure, but it's just something to consider. The next thing is this toggle switch here. The toggle allows me to go, I won't blind you guys, but between green, white, red, just that fast. And that's awesome. You can tell that the white is much brighter than the green or the red, and that has a lot to do with the LEDs that are inside it, as well as the application that you're actually going to be using it for. Most often, you will need white light that is far brighter than green or red. So there you have it. It also comes with this pressure switch that I have. I just used an old bicycle inner tube to connect this to my rifle here. There's an on-off switch in the center, and that is simple push-pull, and then it has a plus and a minus. Now I know it's covered, but you just gotta believe me. Plus and minus that make it far brighter or less brighter depending. So what you guys saw on camera just now is not the brightest. I actually have it turned pretty far down for the hunting that we're about to do. This thing gets very bright, and it throws a long way. So you can focus the light. You can go from a very specific, sharp point to a very broad point. So for example, if you're hunting, and that's still going, wow. Yeah, impressive. That allows you to see much closer, but much wider range. So the closer hunting that you're doing, the better. Now I like it to be on a point because what I'm going for tonight are very small targets, and I want to be able to really drill in on them and get them good. So there you go, same thing with the others. The lens changes, the LEDs of course do not, so you can do the same thing. So there you have it. That's just a rundown of the light itself, how it functions, and we're going to test it and see how it goes. Now my initial thoughts on this light are that it's very nice. It is about 170 bucks. That is not cheap for hunting light, but You really want a solid, sturdy light. You're gonna have to pay a little bit extra in order to get something, especially that's as versatile as this, with the green and the red, coming at you with two 5,000 milliamp hour batteries. Yeah, it's impressive. The fact that they came with all the accessories included to mount it to your scope, the pressure switch, I mean, that's really nice. Now, I will say that the original switch that came on the back of this, out of the box, did not work very well. I'd press it and nothing would happen. So I got rid of that and I put the pressure switch on, and I haven't had any issues with that. And honestly, when you're hunting, it's really nice to have that pressure switch so you're not screwing around back here. You can just do everything that you need to with plus, minus, and your versatility of just being able to hold your rifle and click it on and off just that fast. I like it. So the only con so far is just that original pressure switch, or rear switch, that came with it. It just wasn't up to par. Now, I can contact the company, I can send it back, they could send me a new one, and that's fine, but I just don't need it. My application, I'm gonna be hunting, I want the pressure switch on the front. Most hunters will likely be in the same boat. Anytime you mount a flashlight onto a rifle, it's always better to have that pressure switch. So, let's take it out to the field, let's see how it does, and have some fun with it. Keep coming, we're having a good time here. Guys, you can see all of the coverage of the hunt itself on my other video detailing this night. But with respect to this light and this review, which is what this video is about, it worked awesome. It was flawless. It was excellent. I was able to see everything that I needed to. Zoom in for close-up, or for distance shots rather. Zoom out for close-up shots, see everything that's going around. When I had to scan, I had it zoomed out so I could see everything that's happening. And it was just awesome. Oh, I thought I almost saw another one. It's great, it's bright, it'll do what you need to do. So, I'm impressed. I am impressed. Now, I'm not being paid for this review. I got the product for free, that's it. So, if you want a reliable light that's gonna take you out and keep you going, even on a break barrel rifle, this was still working and still nailing it. No problems with the battery, because sometimes you get lights and as soon as you knock them, the battery connection comes loose and then it flickers. I did not have that issue at all tonight. This thing was great. The Artemis T28. It's fun, guys. It's fun. You can be having fun too, so get out there, see all of the coverage of this hunt on my other video covering the hunt itself and the gun itself. But in the meantime, this hunting light works. Yeah, it's fun. I'll see you guys next time. Yes! You guys excited?
Yes. Excited.
Yeah!
That was certainly thrilling.
Yes, it was. This is going to be a fun adventure.
Yeah.
Well done. That was awesome. Did you see that? Woo! Yeah! You can do this. Get out there. Let's go do this.
Woo! He's so fired up. This guy. I love this guy.